information. I won't be able to look at it today, but probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something because I'm looking for something.
Drop a one in the chat, people on the first call. Drop a one in the chat.
Maybe we can work together.
Let's do realtors. So let's talk about one thing really quick. You can find data from multiple places. So if you want free data, you can go to Google Maps. If you want free data, you can go to Yelp. If you want free data, depending on the industry, you can go to Groupon. Groupon, if you load up, Groupon. Or if you want paid data, you can use Sales Genie. When we had our call center here, we used Sales Genie for sometimes. Other times, we would buy data and then input it into our predictive dialing system, and then we would get incoming leads like that too. Sales Genie is really good. I think Sales Genie is like 99 bucks a month per user. And then you can go in there and filter like all the realtors in a certain location or whatever it is. You can put multiple different filters on there. And then you just get a list, and then you can cold call. So essentially it just does all the filtering for you and organizes it. But for the sake of just showing you guys how to do this, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to Google Maps, and I'm just going to type in realtor. All right. Let's have some fun with this. Let's have some fun with this. All right, so what I don't want to do is, a lot of times I don't want to call, if I'm calling like a real estate company, I don't want to call like a Keys Realty or Keys Realtor or something like that. I want to call more of personal like realtors, like people that I know that will answer their phone. So let's see who I can find, and let's just call some people. I'm going to do some fun stuff too, actually. So we know this is completely random. If anybody knows South Florida, can you pick a city for me? Just drop in a city in the South Florida area. Tamarack, Boca. Let's do Boca. Boca's got some people with money. Lang Realty. Boom. All right, let's go. Here's some realtors in Boca. All right, let's get some people on the phone. Come on, come on. God damn it, Google Maps. Let me reload this page. Let's get some people in Boca. Where are you, realtors? Where are you, realtors? Realty, realty, realty. Come on, Remax, Remax, Premier. Where's the person that I'm looking for? In Greenwall. Ooh. Annette. Annette, what are you doing, Annette? Let's check you out. Check you out. We'll see who you are. You got a review on here. Oh, boy. All right, let's have some fun, Annette. You're going to be my 561. Here we go.
Thank you for calling Realty Hero.
Ooh.
If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. If you need to buy or sell a property, press 1. For agent showing instructions.
Can you guys hear me? Drop a 1 if you can hear me.
Thank you for calling Realty Hero.
Yeah, how you doing? Can I speak with Annette, please?
How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to possibly list my house.
Okay. This is her. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, how are you? I just got a quick question for you, Annette. I have a house, and I live in Plantation. And I found you guys online. I have 2 questions for you. One, do you focus on just like doing selling, like if I wanted to sell my house? Or do you also buy houses too? Like,
well, we list properties and then we
Okay.
work with buyers as well.
you list properties and you work with buyers as well. Okay, got you. And then I'm actually specialized in working with realtors. I'm not actually on your website right now. Looks like it says it's under construction. And you're in Boca, right? Yeah, it looks like you guys are in Boca. Would you have a couple minutes if I maybe drove down to your office? Are you in an actual office? Looks like you're 150 East Palmetto. Yeah, so I'm actually not too far away from you. I'm right here in Fort Lauderdale.
I work out of the Miami office.
Oh, you work out of the Miami office. Okay, got you. Would you be interested in meeting with me? I focus basically on people that are in South Florida, realtors that are in South Florida, who are looking to basically sell their properties for at least $300,000 and up. Would you be interested in, if I can help you, maybe get like 1 or 2 people who are interested in selling their homes with you on a monthly basis?
What do? You're like at a marketing firm?
No, I'm actually I do marketing for realtors. That's it. It's not a firm or anything. It's just me. I just work with realtors in the local area.
No, we're good. We normally just focus on short sales and foreclosures. So we don't really, unless a traditional seller was referred over to us, then we would take them, but
If it's traditional, I got you.
more of like foreclosures with banks and lenders.
Oh, so you work directly with the banks. Understood. So you wouldn't necessarily be interested if I can get you like 2 people that wanted to sell their homes in the Boca area, like on a monthly basis?
I really don't work with traditionals. I do it for a lot of referrals and stuff, so no, I would be probably wasting your time.
Got you.
It was just the banks. They send us over stuff. I don't have to deal with people.
So that's completely understood. So you just work with the banks. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time, yeah. If it's traditional, it's mostly just through referrals or something like that, or.
Got you.
Yeah, I would prefer. I like the banks.
Okay, not a problem. Well, hey, I appreciate your time.
Bro.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I just I found you actually on Google. That's why I called you. So, but what I'll do, and that is, if for some reason anything changes, my name is Chad.
So this is your own company?
Yeah, this is my own company.
And do you do websites and stuff?
We do, yeah. So we do websites. Well, I do websites. I do a bunch of different things. But I actually see your website is under construction.
Send me over just my realtyhero@gmail.com.
Realtyhero@gmail.com.
myrealtyhero@gmail.com.
Okay.
Send me your information. I won't be able to look at it today, but probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something because I'm looking for something.
Drop a 1 in the chat, people on the first call. Drop a 1 in the chat.
Maybe we can work together. And where are you now? Like,
So I'm in Fort Lauderdale, and I actually live in Plantation, so I'm probably like maybe 15, 20 minutes from the book.
And you don't have your real estate license?
I don't have my real estate license, no. Nope. But I'll tell you one thing, like my whole family pretty much does real estate. I'm very familiar with the real estate market, especially here in South Florida. I think like I think we can do a lot together. I'm local, and I see that you need a website. I mean, getting a website's, I see it's under construction, right? So getting a website would be good, maybe doing some like local listings online. There's a lot of different things that you can do just for like basic online presence that'll help you get out there more. So even if you work with the banks and you're doing foreclosures.
Send it over to me. I will with your information because I'm actually flying up to a client right now. So let me deal with and I will try to contact you tomorrow afternoon. How's that?
Yeah, that works perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and I'll send you over my confirmation. And then for some reason, if I don't hear from you, I just like to follow up. So I'll just follow up with you tomorrow afternoon too. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right,
Don't
awesome.
give away my number.
I'm not going to give away your number to nobody.
Okay.
Can you do me one favor, Annette? Can you just make sure you do a really good job on the client that you're working for right now? I just hope that you close the deal. Or I hope that you make a sale. Something.
Okay, good.
All right.
Good deal.
All right, we'll speak to you tomorrow. Have a good one, Annette. Bye-bye.
Okay, you too.
Bye. All right, like, come on. I'm going to sell her a website. I'm not going to call her back, but I'm going to sell her a website. I'm going to send her some Google business listings. I'm going to send her some. Needs a website. She needs something. So that was like a fun. Not going to call her back. Yeah, I probably won't going to call her back. Applause. Can I get some applause? Can somebody show me some love? Drop a 2 in the chat. Drop a 2 in the chat for the first call. Drop a 2 in the chat. So Yes, writing a script is, every people are going crazy. Dropping a, Tommy, can you actually write? Can we give her a call tomorrow? For sure. Let me just give you her, I'll give it to you after. Just remind me. Yeah, I'll have my team call them and then we'll close the deal. We'll probably sell her, you know, a website for $3,000 or something like that. Yeah, she doesn't like the agency, Alan said. And what I do a lot of the times when I'm doing cold calling, I try to make it seem like I'm not a company. And I know it sounds weird, but it's like a psychological thing because people get phone calls from companies all the time. They don't want to speak to a company. They want to speak to like a real person, right? So when I'm more personal, it works just better, right? I'm going to have some fun. Let's keep going with this. That was funny, right? First phone call. First phone call, man. Damn. And a lot of the times and you'll probably see that I did that switch at the beginning. I was like, yeah, I want to sell my house. And I did that because I thought that that was a gatekeeper. I didn't know that that was the actual person that I was trying to speak with, right? So I did that, and then I completely switched it up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let me find another one. Where's the person's name? Where are you, person with a name? Where are you, person with a name? Come on. Person with a name. Ooh. Where are you? There you are. Let's go. Guys, you got to light me up a little bit, please. 439 in the chat if you want me to make another call right now. 439 in the chat. And you know, guys, before I make this phone call, just some advice. What I usually do when I'm making phone calls, and like I said at the beginning of doing this, this is completely freestyling. This is not scripted. This is stuff that I'm doing with you guys right here over the phone, okay? So the phone call can go any way, okay? So when you're doing phone calls, you need to have a follow-up method. A lot of the times you're going to call people, they're not going to answer. You're going to call people, they're not going to be interested. You're going to call people, they're going to tell you to go F off, and they hang up on you, right? It's cold calling. It happens, okay? So let's roll. Let's roll. We are calling Patricia. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm just going to go straight up with this one.
Good afternoon, Patricia.
Hey, Patricia, how are you? Is this Patricia Mundrain? Is that your last name?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, you're in Boca, right? Just want to make sure I'm speaking to the right person.
No.
Oh. For some reason it says...
How can I help you?
Oh, but you're not... I think I might be speaking to the wrong person. You're not in Boca, right?
I'm not.
Got you. Okay. For some reason, because I'm on... maybe just to let you know, I don't know, your phone number was listed on... it says Boca Raton Realtor. Boca?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really practicing right now.
Got you.
And refer you to somebody?
Okay. No, I'm local. I'm actually in Plantation. I'm a couple minutes away from you guys. I actually, yeah, I work with local realtors and brokerages on getting them seller leads. So like people who are interested in basically selling their home, but mainly in like the Boca, kind of Boca Plantation area. That's why I was reaching out to you because I thought you were in Boca.
No, I'm not really practicing right now.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, hey, that makes perfect sense. But I appreciate your time. Do you know if you might be practicing maybe in the future? Is this like a full-time thing that you're doing?
No, I mean I'm currently employed, so I'm doing something else. But always keep it in your list. If I do want to participate in the future, I absolutely will.
Cool. All right. So what I'll do, Patricia, is I'll just put you down like as one of the contacts to follow up with. Just to kind of tell you what I do. I just basically help sellers look for real estate agents and brokers in the area. So people who are looking to sell their homes, I connect them with you. So if that was something that you were interested in for any reason, this is my cell phone number. You can always call me back. I usually get about 1 to 2 listings per month for real estate agents. And we focus on getting people who want to sell their homes for over $300,000. Okay? So if that's something that you're interested in, just save my number on your phone as Chad the man. And I'll save your phone number and I'll reach back out to you.
Thanks, have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye. Guys, not every phone call you're going to do is going to be 100%. Chad the man. Carlos, what are you laughing for? Can we hit the GoPro really quick? Can we hit the GoPro really quick? And I like to have fun with phone calls. You know what? Screw it. I'm calling somebody in Texas. We're going to Texas, people. I got to get my accent on. We're going. We're going. We're going to Texas. We're going to Texas. I'm getting somebody from Texas on the line right now. Let's go. Guys, so what I'm saying is start a conversation. Even if that lady, she wasn't practicing Tommy on the vape. Tommy, stop vaping in here. So even if that person was not interested, I made an impression. I said, save the phone number as Chad the man in your phone. Okay? Yeah, she didn't giggle. She was pretty intense. But we're moving into Texas right now, people. That's my favorite. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. Here we go. We got a lot of customers from Texas. I love the southern accent. Like, legitimately, I love it. I do it all the time. So I'm going to have some fun with this one. I'm going to have some fun with this one. Come on, thingy. Work for me. Work for me. Work for me. Go. Refresh. Google Maps, you need to fix your stuff. Can we get a developer here who fixes Google Maps? Come on. Carlos said he's busy. He's busy. He's busy. I want to get somebody with a name. I don't want no Keller Williams. I want somebody with a name. Where are you? First person with a name. You are the first person I'm going to be calling. I want a first and last name. Come on. There's nobody in Texas that has a first and last name. I want a personal realtor. Ooh. No, that's the team. I don't like that. I mean, I can try. Screw it. I'll try it. Sometimes when they say team, it's like a company, right? And a lot of the times it's like a whole team, and you got to work wonders to just speak to this person. But we're going to try it anyways if I can get this thing to work. Why isn't this working? Carlos, want to help me out here? Oh, there we go. Don't do anything. Don't do anything, Carlos. Oh, what did I do? Come on. Things like freezing up. Google Maps. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 576 in the chat right now, guys. Get me lit before I do this. Let's go. 576. 576.
Nurse office, may I help you?
Yeah, how you doing? Do you know if Bill is available by any chance?
He's on the phone.
Oh man. Do you know when he might be available?
I don't know. Probably in a couple of minutes. Can I have him call you?
Yeah. What I can do is, can I leave you my phone number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you my phone number. Can you do me a favor, by any chance? Do you guys know? Are you guys are focusing on just selling properties, or are you focusing on also getting buyers to sell their properties or rentals? What do you guys mainly focus on?
All of it.
Oh, you do all of it. Okay.
Listings and binds, and then help people with rentals also.
You do. Oh, you do rentals. Okay. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure because you know what, I'm looking to help people in the Midland area in Texas. And basically what we do is we focus on connecting you guys with about 2 people a month who are looking to sell their homes. And our goal is to get the homes to at least about a $300,000 value. So do you know if that's something that Bill would be interested in? Because I've been looking on Google Maps for local realtors, but I'm going to be honest. What was your name again?
Price Robinson.
Price Robinson. Okay, hey, Price. My name is Chad. I'm looking for somebody personal to work with because I'm just like a one-man operation. And I'm looking for like a local realtor in the area that I can send 2 people a month that want to basically sell their homes for at least $300,000 plus. Do you think that Bill or yourself, I don't know what your position is there, might be interested in doing something like that?
He might. I just have to give him your number and just let him call and visit with you.
Got you. Okay. What I can do is, do you know if he'll be off the phone maybe in like 15, 20, or maybe even an hour if I call back in an hour?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll just give him a call back. I'll just put his name down here and I'll give him a call back. But I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good one. Bye. All right. What would I do on that? What would I do in a situation like that? Follow up, Joseph said. Don't try and use an accent, Michael said. Follow up, call back. Call back, call back, call back. That person will go in my pipe drive list as, I maybe probably create in my actual pipeline, I'd probably create something where it's like, spoke to a receptionist or follow up or something like that. And I would follow back up with them, but I would leave the notes. And I would say, spoke with Price, need to speak with Bill. Bill was on another call. And I would set that call back for an hour from now, and I would call back and I would say, hey, is Bill available? And hopefully Bill answers the phone. And if Bill is available, then I would say, hey, Bill, I just spoke with Price about an hour ago. He told me you were just on a phone call. I just wanted to reach out to you, and then you would start your little pitch, okay? So basically, that's what you need to do, okay? So that's phone call number 3. Let's keep going with this. Let's have some fun with this. Is anybody having some fun with this? Because I know I'm having a pretty good time. Can you drop a 10 in the chat? All right, let's go. Next. I'll do it without the accent this time. Let's go. Dan Combe, Realtor, South Lake, Texas. Ooh, we got a 2-in-1. We got a 2-in-1, don't we now? Here we go. 598. 598, if you're ready for this call. 598.
Hello, you have reached Dan Combe at Welcome Home. For the fastest response, please text me.
Damn. I'm on the phone. Would you please text me? Thank you.
Once again, that phone number is 817-800.
I'm going to leave a message, but I'm not going to leave my phone number.
When you do text me, please send me your name, your phone number, and the property address you're interested in, and I'll get back to you very quickly. Thank you again, and have
This is
a
how
great
you leave
day.
messages.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Dan, how are you? My name is Chad. I'm looking for a local realtor to work with in the South Lake area. And I came across your Google business listing, and it looks like Dan and Ebby. I'm looking to basically connect you guys with some sellers in the South Lake and local community area. 2 people who are looking to sell their homes. And our target market of finding these people is people who have houses or homes or apartments that are at least $300,000 and up in the area, and connect them over to you guys. So if that's something that you would be interested in, if you could please give me a call back, I'd really appreciate it. And then you'd leave your phone number. I'm not going to leave this guy my phone number. I'm just going to hang up. Voicemails, people. Voicemails, people. Guys, and what's cool about this is you can do this, and you can automate this even further. So doing this is cool. Who wants to see how I automate this? You're like, automation? What's automation? What's that thing called automation? So some of you guys who have watched episode, I think it was 1, of Marketer's Mindset, when building a call center, you can use this thing that's called a predictive dialer, okay? And in a predictive dialer, what you can do is you can purchase leads. So you can get leads from anywhere and just purchase leads. You can purchase leads from Info Group USA. You can just go and you can purchase 5,000 realtors in South Florida. And you can filter it out. Purchase those leads. Drop them into a predictive dialer system like calltools.com. And if you want to use Call Tools, you can actually speak to our rep that we used to deal with. His name is Chase. I believe he's the VP of Call Tools. He'll give you a good rate. You take that list, you drop it into Call Tools, okay? And the system will actually make the calls for you, okay? Let me actually open this up for you. No, it's not robo-dialing. The system, so you go. And you drop in a list of, let's say, 5,000 people. 5,000 people. Okay? And you drop them into a predictive dialer. Okay? The predictive dialer will then make phone calls for you. Makes outbound calls. Okay? The hardest part, or one of the hardest part about cold calling is making outbound calls, sitting there and dialing. And one of the pieces in the call center, when cold calling, is the ring time. So you'd have to go and think about it. You have to take your hand, look for the number, go on Google, find, right? It might take you a minute to find somebody if you're using Google, okay? Then you got to take that information. You got to hand dial it in your phone, which might take another 15 seconds, okay? Then you got to wait for the phone to ring, which might take another 30 seconds, okay? So you're losing about 3 minutes on every phone call, okay? You're losing about 3 minutes on every phone call. So you could take 5,000 people, you can put them into a predictive dialer, they'll do the outbound calls for you, and the second someone answers the phone, so what the system does is you can set up different channels. And based on the amount of reps that you have in your seat, so as an example, if you have 5 reps, or even if you're by yourself, let's just use that because most of you guys are doing this by yourself. If you have one person, set it to 3 channels, okay? Go 3 channels on here. 3 channels. What this will do is it will call 3 people at the same time, and when somebody picks up the phone, so it'll make the outbound calls, it'll automatically transfer to live agent. Transfer to live agent. You drop 5,000 people in, you put them in a predictive dialer, it calls 3 people at the same time to speed things up for you, which means all you have to do is just sit there and wait for your phone to ring. You pick up the phone and you start your conversation. You start your script. Has anybody used a predictive dialer before? Can you drop a 4 in the chat? If you've used a predictive dialer. Tommy, can you make sure Stephanie gets me all the new website orders? She's getting them? Can you get them? Yeah. And then I'm going to put them in. We'll do the raffle soon. Guys, by the way, we're in probably about 10 or 15 minutes. We're going to do our raffle for the Yeti and the Amazon Echo. So make sure you stay here live. We're going to be doing this in a couple of minutes. If you have not purchased your agency website, guys, purchase your agency website right now if you want to get in the drawing for a Yeti, and if you want to get the agency website for 50% off, which is $249, and you want to grow and scale your agency with a badass website. So it's like a win-win-win-win-win-win. So if you don't have your agency website, you need to take action, guys. It's 2019. Take action and go get your agency website. If you buy your agency website within the next 10 or 15 minutes, we'll go ahead and take your name. We'll drop it into the bucket right here. And I'm going to pick a name in a couple of minutes. And you might win a Yeti mic. You might win an Amazon Echo. You might win both, right? So you go and you do that. So usually in a regular call center or cold calling area, or whatever you want to call it, a normal human can do on average of about 100 phone calls a day. Some can do more, some can do less. It really depends on how motivated you are to just dial out, okay? In a predictive dialer approach, we used to do about 300 to 400 phone calls a day per rep. You're like 3 or 4 timesing that, right? So what you would do in a day, you can do now 4 times in a predictive dialer, okay? So a predictive dialer works awesome, okay? I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to do one more phone call. I'm going to do one more phone call. Let's see who else I can find. Let's do one more phone call. See, like this searching, this could kill a person. This could kill a person. This is slowing down the time. Get leads, drop them into a system. Don't do this. Work off of volume. All right, I think we found one. Let's see. We can get one right here. Do this one. Do this one.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time. Thank you.
Oop, dialed the wrong number.
Thank you for calling Charles Rutenberg Realty, home to the finest realtors and the most
I hate stuff like this.
Florida, Illinois, and New York. Please listen to the following options before making a selection. If you are a realtor looking to show one of our properties, please call the listing agent directly. That was an invalid entry.
Oh, come on.
Please make your choice now or press 0 to hear your options again. Thank you for choosing Charles.
Charles, you're killing me.
While I try that extension.
Guys, 450. 450. We got some more agency websites. More people who purchase our agency websites. Just drop them in the box.
Please leave a message.
All right. Let's do roundup math real quick. I made 4 phone calls, pretty much. 4 or 5, something like that. I made a total of 4 phone calls, okay? The first phone call that I make is interested, and I don't know what yet, okay? Interested in buying something. So if I was local and I wanted to go, I would meet up with her. I would probably sell that lady a website because she didn't have a website and she needed one. Okay, and then I would also sell her on maybe doing a local Facebook campaign, or I would try to get into her local listings program. Okay, and I get her into a local listings program, something small with the website, and then work my way up the value ladder. Okay, then I had another person that I spoke to that was a follow-up. Said she wasn't practicing, but keep her name on file. Okay, then I had another person that was not available. Okay, then I had another person that was no answer. 4 different things happened here during the 15 or 20 minutes of me making phone calls. Okay, I got one person who was interested, could possibly turn into maybe a $2,000 or $3,000 deal. Who knows? Okay. Now, guys, do you think that it would be beneficial for you guys to do this multiple times a day? Do you think that this would, if you just stopped what you were doing, you just stopped what you were doing, and you made a goal and you say, you know what, I'm going to dedicate to making 100 phone calls a day. I made 4 phone calls here. 4 phone calls, and look at this spread that I have. I have somebody who's interested. I have a follow-up in the future when she starts practicing again. I have somebody who just wasn't available, which I'll follow up and I'll call him again. Okay? But I spoke to the receptionist or whoever that guy was, right? So I know what his name is. And then I have somebody who just didn't answer. With a predictive dialer, what's cool about this, guys, especially with like call tools or something like that, you can actually set certain actions to happen on certain stages. So if I disposition a phone call that somebody said interested, I can, in call tools, have a text message and an email that go out to that person automatically that basically says, hey, it was really nice speaking to you today. I look forward to our follow-up call. And then the email will fire off and say, hey, it was so nice speaking to you today. Here's a link to my calendar so we can book a call and get things started on your account. Or get things, set up a prospecting call. Okay? I can go here and on the follow-up, I can have different types of follow-up. And I can have different sequences. And this SMS message could go off here. Say, hey, thank you for your call today. I'll store your number and save it for follow up with you later on. And another email. Here's my contact in case you change your mind. Not available. Rotation. Call them back in 15 minutes. The system will automatically call them back. No answer. Call them back in 15 minutes or call them back on the following day. So you can do multiple different things here, guys, based on dispositions. So you can do cold calling with swag and with style, is what I'm saying.